your host, Hoop, and I am here with, once again, Jake.
Hello, it's been a while. Happy to be
Yeah,
back.
this little boy decided to leave us, and then actually it's race 6-9. Nice. It's that's a 1 in a million moment. That's never gonna happen here. So race 6-9, embrace it. Nice.
Yeah.
There.
15 cars in the lobby, probably. And I think some good drivers, some not so good drivers as well, but you know. Where is that Vaseline car?
Oh well. Car driving around. I mean, if you can hold the wheel and don't crash it, you're fine.
Yes. It's it's quite an easy track despite it's got lots of difficult corners. Like, there's not too many impossible ones. The walls on that place. It's very easy to spin at Spa. And very hard to hook the lap up perfectly. I don't know anything about the championship, I'll be honest. So
Lars is leading by like 60 points.
Yeah, Lars is very quick, and I think he'll
yeah,
be
he won the previous 3 races.
Let's have a look at this. Although VLT Lewis, I imagine he's using no racing line, which means he might be a little bit slower than I expect. But I know Virus is very quick at this track. So my
How do you know that he doesn't use racing line?
Oh, Lewis, because because I just know he joined VRT to and learned no racing line. I was learning at the moment, so that's why he's going a little bit slower. Because he is really, really quick on this game. Usually. MDJ, he's quick as well. He got pulled in Monaco, I think, ahead of me because I messed up my lap. You could be on to watch. Let's have a look at the standings. So Lars leads by 62 points from Softtyres. Mikey, which I think is his name, is 2 points behind, and then Kyle, who isn't here today, is in 4th place. Forrest is in 5th? Or worse.
Yeah, he's been being quite, what do you call it?
Quick.
Well, consistent. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he likes the track for it when he's too slow. The McLaren's going to be the first one on the lap, I think. I know he's in that lap, so probably this going to be the first one to set a time. Unless that Mercedes is, which it isn't. And unsurprisingly, he's purple through the first sector for him.
Yeah.
And that is a real loss. Very sad.
Wait, what happened?
You didn't get that up here. Crumps enjoying the session. Sorry, you get it. Forrest, use some lower gears, man. You're really hurting yourself on acceleration. Albeit this is a decent lap so far, through the middle sector, 7th into one, is just a lift that he decides to break. He's got a really straight
bit of a snap loose here.
He'll get away with that one. This is a really hard corner to get right. Use 4th through there, you'll open up the corner for us.
He's not taking any risks. He's just doing a bank.
He's not. And he might get a little bit of a distance off on this McLaren here, which I think is Salix.
No, it's Lucas.
There's a spot Ferrari.
No, it's Salix.
So I'm not sure that Salix moves nicely out of the way towards the most difficult braking zone on the track. Don't lock up the inside front, carry good speed, and then get
ABS. It really helps not locking up.
It really does. Across the line. That's not an awful time. Not an awful bank. I expect we'll see Cole in the mid to high 1 minute 40s. That's a decent bank for a long track. Lars, meanwhile, we expect to be up there as an IR.
143.3. That's.
And there's Lewis with a 42.1. Which is provisional pole, but he'll have wanted a bit more than that. There's an Alfa Romeo of Iwachi, I think.
Crumpton joined.
Skills
for 41.4 really steps up the game.
He does. We'll see what Lars can do. Running look, you're already sweating this one out early on. But he's only going to be P2.
141.5, very nice.
Yeah, first work. See Skills Virus, however, what can Mikey do in response? He's about to start his lap. Salings is just coming through Q1, don't spin through that, and doesn't decent job at them. I mean, they do.
Okay.
I mean, if he's gone purple through the middle sector on mediums, I will. Yeah. If Harold
You will,
joins,
yeah.
he could be it. Yeah. I was gonna say something I can't. But,
Okay,
but,
say poo on without the oo on.
I will poo. I will do that. We did you see Harold join the session though? Juan Hernandez, who is another very quick driver who will be at the front. Nearly the slowest of anyone to set a time so far, but only about half a tenth.
Alright, Saling's going through bus stop, or not really bus stop anymore, but we still call it that. And across the line, he goes third with a 141.9.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, if my nose sounds a bit stuffy, that's because it is.
Oh, okay. If my voice sounds a little rough, it's because I just popped myself to the chug of water earlier on.
I thought you were gonna say something else, but I'm not allowed to say that on the stream.
Yep. That to me way too much to recognise as well. Oh jeez. And he has invalidated. Compton is on his lap through the first sector split. Is
Modu heads out. Why isn't Modu in the McLaren?
I guess he chose the wrong car. Not sure about that. 18 here now though. Someone else joins.
Crumpton on a lap. Through turn 9, I believe. That's because it doesn't have a turn name.
Yeah, Compton not using ERS, so.
Huh, that's interesting. 7th gear through pool 1, but he didn't use he didn't go into for 8th gear, so yeah, he isn't carrying a lot of speed in these corners. Not using ERS is very much hurting at times. Not sure why he's saving his ERS, maybe he forgot to turn it on.
Yeah, I think he made a mistake through the first corner and just backed out of the lap.
Yeah, he's back out of his lap now.
Yeah, using 8th gear to save fuel, so he can go for another one. AlphaTauri on a hot lap is in an out lap actually, both AlphaTauri, so I think it's tiny that might be the next car on that. Oh no, that's Dolger.
Dolger is on the lap now.
Yeah, not brilliant through there, but he keeps it facing the right direction, which is the most important thing.
Doesn't do a Giovinazzi.
I love the name of this corner. It might be this one. I think it is. It's called Piff Paff. That is quite a name for a corner.
You sure?
I'm not 100% sure.
Right, I'm gonna Google it.
A stream the other week. I don't think it is.
Spa.
Harold is on board through Stavalo. However, apparently he's on 2 minutes 20 laps so far, which is not what you would call representative. Compton is purple through the first sector, but he misses the apex start.
Oh crap! I haven't spectated that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is Ravage, I'm fairly sure. Very annoying corner, but when you get it right and don't lock the inside front, it will be very nice. Compton did a little bit, but he still gets good rotation. 5th gear through Nottingham. It's a long way from the apex there as well. Leaving a lot of time on the table here so far, but there's still a lap through Pool on 7th gear, just carrying as much lead as you dare. Fight to the inside for what? Now might
they're
be
called no, they're called Lafayette.
Lafayette, I know how you say that one.
This one I do know, this is Stavalo.
Yes, yeah, this is Stavalo. It's a very easy one to invalidate on the exit, but Crofton gets it sorted out nicely. Tight run through there. Not really, but...
Do you know the corner name of this one, the left-hander here?
Well, I know the second one is Blanchimont.
This one is called Paul Frère. This one's Blanche. Yeah, this one is. Oh, it's actually just called Chicane.
Yeah, the bus stop is in English, you know. But that is what we'll give it across the line, and he goes P3.
Very nice.
Decent effort. He might only get one more chance in this session, though, so needs to be careful. Tyler went 5th in the meeting as well. Lewis still 6th, and 5 cars yet to set a lap. One of which is her 16 Rod, who is coming through the whatever you said that isn't Piff Paff corner. Doesn't validate on the exit into Stavalo, use the outside curb, 4th gear, get as good traction as you can, don't invalidate, leaving plenty on the table, but Apparently purple's really more sector. I'm not sure how true that is. Tight to the inside on this very long run down to the final purple corner. Launching easy for that.
Pretty sure you're just happy to know the corner names, so you're just saying all of them,
Yeah.
aren't you?
I will. Yeah. It's good.
Alright,
I
through
don't know how it's
chicane.
got no hands, so this has
Oh
been
yeah, what the
excellent.
fuck? I just saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Safe
goes
on pole
fastest.
position without hands is really impressive there. Using, I don't know, the force or something. Really good job there.
Wait, does he have like only a helmet or? Yeah, he has no
He's got
body.
no... You've got... It's a floating helmet in the car, but... It's on pole position and that's all that matters.
I'm sorry. This just looks so silly. Oh my god.
Out on his lap into the final sector. He does have hands, so you feel like he'd be able to go ahead of the Red Bull in the 100 meters. And second, went to third very quickly there. Far too many gears there, you see. But across the line, and he does improve, but only by 11 milliseconds.
Yeah, he did it. He did improve, but not enough.
I'm watching him. Would have come across extremely rude. Just skills the god to yet to set it back, so I wonder why that is. He has been out on track. Our lap at the moment is a Rhino, which is Belgium, who is coming back into the pits, and then a Red Bull of Harold, who is also going to come into the pits. So thanks for giving us entertainment. Let's go on board with MDJ. Or I got on board, not left out. Good.
Let's see who is actually on the lap. I think Mimila is on the lap. He is.
Yeah, P15 at the moment on mediums. Mimila is...
My PS4 is loud like Vaseline cooks. Yeah, you know why it's loud? Because it's a hunk of fucking shit. Excuse my language. I'm gonna get a PS5 as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's just not in stock anywhere. It's very stupid.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll just rob a truck.
Even they're about 8 pence up, which we're getting.
Alright. Her 16 is gonna leave, and we're gonna have to invite him back to see if he gets his hands back. But I don't see the problem with him not having hands. It's pretty funny.
Honestly, Juan, you're doing a really good job so you've got no hands. It's impressive. If I don't have you as a friend, then that's sad. I'll have to search on him.
Emila goes 10th with 142.4. Lars left, by the way, so maybe we need to send him an invite.
Invite him.
You can.
Yeah,
I burned like a piece of my skin, but it's right between my braces.
that sounds extremely painful.
Yeah, it's just not painful, it's just annoying. Alright, her 16, mine going out so we can see if you still have hands or not.
Yeah, interesting. That's not good for Lars, I think, if he has lagged out though, because if he can't get back in the session in the next sort of 30 he has, and there might just be enough time for him to get another lap in. Very quiet on track, except for a few problems. Don't know why I said
Calm
that.
before the storm.
Always improving. He is by 2:10s, which will get him up to 10.
The fastest sector 2.
Apparently.
Don't you have the track map on?
Yeah, I do. I went purple, but I think that's a glitch where it shows a lot of purples.
Yeah. I usually have it in F2, but one time I actually got a purple lap and I didn't believe it.
Fast Formula Sprint Series still.
P10.
Going on. Very good Formula 2 series, you should check it out.
Stop the promoting every time.
I mean, what can I say? It's not like I own it. I just recommend it.
You
Well, I mean, I
aren't
do.
you? You. That's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard.
No one needs to know.
I don't own it. It's just in my possession.
Yeah. I don't own it. I just run and manage it and found it and stuff. I didn't actually.
You didn't make it. I did.
I didn't make it. You made it, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
I just let everybody loose. I didn't give a crap.
Yeah.
Ooh, her 16 is ripe. Oh, never mind. Skills first moved out of the way.
8,000 separating the top two at the moment, which is interesting. Although her 16 would have be burning too because he's not using the OS. Everyone's gone out really early for the final laps, which is interesting.
Crumpton is on a lap.
Look at this one.
I think Lars is going to make it. Yeah, of course he is.
Oh, Lars just had a little bit of a moment there. I just wanted to do that too much.
He keeps having moments. I think he's
he's
dipping on the... By the way, have you seen the F1 2021 footage?
Yeah, I have. I've seen a little bit of it.
What do you think of the new damage model?
It's much needed, and I think it will be good.
Yeah, but... yeah. Overtaking is going to be a lot harder for dirty drivers now.
Yeah.
Because they can't just push people anymore.
Open lobbies are going to be a nightmare.
Oh, her 16 invalidated his lap.
Oh, yeah, and he will get another one in there. So,
yeah, he is, but it's still, he's going to have a bit more worn tires.
I'm going to go on board with Lars then, who's only 2/10 off pole. He's trying to do something about that, although his championship league was pretty strong at this moment. Through Bradley on an Eau Rouge. Pretty optimal through there. Had a little wheel on the grass, which cost him a little bit of speed. He's up to the right hand side, the first sector.
Can you invite Modu?
I can.
Right, Lars fits in the fastest sector 2 through the top of the hill. I'm not sure what these runs are called. Through the hairpin-ish type corner. I want to lock up here. It's very easy to.
Very few people use the same gears as I do through that corner, but he did, so I wanted to get on there. And that looked pretty neat through there. And brake on the panel straight away. Not quite pushing the track limits, but that's good.
Does take it very nicely though, very clean.
Oh, yeah.
Through Tic Tac, or what was it? Riff Raff?
This has been a good lap, and he's 4.5 tenths up.
2 fastest sectors already.
Yeah. It should, unless he makes a mistake, be provisional pole. The question is, how can you've seen is invalidated, so he's not going to be anywhere second, as has Harold as well. So if Lars finishes this lap, it looks like it's going to be an easy
Skills Vars also did.
Yeah, you've seen. Because across the line, and it is in the 1 minute.
There we go.
There. The question is, what can Crumpton do now from 4th place? He's improving. Oh, I'm not too sure if he is. With 5th half, 4th gear, needs to get this absolutely perfect. Even if he can't get on pole, he can still get onto the 2nd row. And these Salinks also improving. Keep our eye on him. Crumpton is 3/10 down. Crumpton could still be in this. Salinks across the line on the right hand side. What can he do across the line? On the
Goes
P4. Get into position. On Marky and Crumpton.
say 4 again.
4. I know, that's a tough word with my accent.
Alright, I'm gonna stop bullying you now. Alright, can Crumpton take pole position? No, P2 with almost half a second behind Lars.
Yeah, really good stuff from Lars. Only 7 milliseconds in between Harold and Crumpton. And then only 8 back to Yassine. That was really, really close. And I need to go and have a pee, so I'll be back in a moment.
Alright, so Lars is on pole position with Crumpton in P2, Her 16 in P3, and Skills Virus in P4, Ram Tyler in P5, and Stallings in P6, MDJ P7, and VRT Lewis in P8, Lucas in P9, and Pally in P10, Awachi P11, and Mimula P12, Iron Apple P13, and Scarlet Witch P14, Sultan 0281 P15, and Modu Job, never mind. P16, Dogger P17, and Skills to God P18 with no time put in. Probably because he joined a little later or he has a quality ban. Alright, now we're just waiting for Jake. Alright, it's raining! Skippity-doo. It's raining.
I've just seen that on my way back. Wow. Well, that's why we didn't see so many people at the 1 minute 40s. How many people are running wet setups? That's going to spice things up.
David wants to join the party, but I'm not going to let that happen. Um, 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Do you have anything funny to say? Say it now.
All lesbians are gay. That's not homophobic, it's just a fact. But, you know. Wow, this is wetter than... Oh, there's no formation lap in this
Alright, and we are off for Belgium GP. Her 16 takes a lead from Lars, and Lars drops down to P3 already, and Lars dropped down to P4. Skills Virus goes down the inside of Her 16 and makes a move stick. Is that a car? No, and then right, I thought I saw a car slipping, and they're going... Are Her 16 and Skills Virus going side by side through... No, never mind. Thought I was going to have a little moment there.
Oh jeez, they're all over the road here. Can't look. Lars has lost a lot of places already, but they're on the run down. And Tyler, from 5th place on the grid, is going to go side by side with Yassine for the lead. Can he try and go around the outside? This can't end well.
He pushes Yassine very hard.
This is like Nisani and ticked him. It didn't end well for them. Tyler on the outside. He might get a warning for that. Has to hand back the position. He's got the inside now for Avard. Surely has to hold the position. He's forced wide. Could that give Lars a run up the inside?
Yes, I think not a run up the inside. Where he's going to give a lot of advantage for that. A lot closer.
Yeah, just about our position side by side between Scarlet Witch and the Avatari and Harold, who's had an awful start in the Red Bull, and he's now battling for 10th down into the P1 on the inside. And that's surely not going to end well. Somehow they all get through. Down the inside goes Iron.
Whoa, that's a Racing Point doing a very interesting move through that battle.
Yeah, it is, and it really didn't work out for him. Crumpton also having a terrible start. There was a collision clearly I didn't see. We can somehow settle down a little bit. As there's a spin there, it's Palinding, it's Flores who's gone round. And there's another spin as well, that's Mimula in the Mercedes. So there's clearly been
and that's
no
someone almost went on the gravel there. I think it was Skills to God. And Tyler taps the back of Skills Virus.
Oh, that's Skills God. Skills God is round.
Oh dear.
That could be a contact, thank goodness for ghosting. Virus across the line to lead his brother down in last place, maybe getting damaged. A pretty chaotic first lap. 18.
I just realized. Look, it's a skills sandwich. And it's lap 2 out of 22.
As that is Harold in the pits as well. Having to pit for instance, he needs a safety car now. That's a shame.
He needs a miracle.
He really does.
He needs
miracles
Jesus.
Do happen? Formula 1, especially at this time.
No. No, they do not. Especially I have a spectator's curse. Every time I spectate someone, they spin. Oh, it's Skills Virus taking the corner very poorly there. Who's going to be the first spinner?
Yeah, but it's definitely not. It is drying. It'll be interesting to see how long it is. The thing is, I've done. This is actually a very short race because it's a long track, but not that long in terms of actual time. It's just long in distance, and it's only 22 laps, so it's interesting.
It's gonna make another joke, but I'm not sure if I can say that. Kind of like me in bed. Very long, but doesn't last very long.
Yeah, and with my extensive experience in that department, I would be able to make a comment as well. There's a big gap between fourth and fifth place. At the moment, Lars is all of a level tighter here. Oh, I can't. Even I get this with the leads.
Where is Vassing
Oh,
Food?
well,
He's
that's
in the
Lars
comment section
lagging
right
a little
now.
bit there.
Oh yeah, what the hell? Wait, does her 16 have hands? Yes, he does. That's too bad.
Probably.
Someone. Lars is ghosted.
Yeah, he's disconnected. Lars,
Oh boy.
championship leader. I invite him back. That is really a big shame for him. I really cannot multitask. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I
Salik
just
just round the
really
outside
bothered.
of Lewis.
That'd be a good move.
Yeah, he just did.
Good move there. Putting a lot of faith in Lewis not to just drive into the side of him. Lewis going to try and
Yeah.
go back up the inside here into Rivage. The inside
Oh,
has
is
that
that
drier line, which makes it
Palanding?
even more growth.
That was Palanding. I think he spun.
Oh, still going
And
side by
so did
side.
Scarlet Witch.
Fourth
Oh,
wides. Lewis gets position back. Lars rejoins. He's down in 7th now behind Lucas. He's got a
I'm.
lot of pace in the dry. He seemed to find some pace in the wet, but just not enough. How would I show?
What do we think about F1 2021 gameplay? Eric asked. We already talked about this during quality, but it's okay. The graphics looks great, but
They
the
really do.
damage model also interesting, but not a lot has changed. It's kind of like
Yeah, I
FIFA,
think braking's changed a little bit, and the oversteerness of the car,
and
which is usually...
the tires have changed very much.
Yeah, tyre warm-ups, and that's always just for that. So that's got to work.
And there's
Oh,
dry and wet lines now.
yeah, that's good. Hopefully the wet is like it is in real life where you can't drive on a dry line, you have to drive on it. And look off it to get the grip on the tires.
That's gonna be really funny for people not realizing that dry and wet lines exist.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. We've still got time on this game left, and one of those races happens to be this one, and one of those battles happens to be everyone's fan favourite Crumpton on the back of everyone's second fan favourite Awachi. As that's Lukey and Lewis and Mikey battling side by side. Down the inside goes Crumpton. That's not going to work, and he's round.
And there he
That was
goes.
inevitable from the moment they decided to go side by side. He was not going to be left space. In fairness to Crumpton, that wasn't his fault. Awachi should have left more space. I think the stewards will have a look at that one.
Ooh, he's going to blow up in the chat. By the way, why do you even play soccer?
Why do I?
Mm-hmm.
Just for all the immense amount of pussy that I get from it. I just said that out loud on stream. It's a completely inaccurate statement as well. I'm going to play for an all-boys team. No one comes and watches. We've lost every game this season.
I'm gonna make a clip of that if you don't mind.
Oh, yes.
It took me a while to process what you said. When it came... Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, you sent me that. I can't remember. What did I say?
It's from the
Oh
immense
shit.
amount. It's because of.
Ah,
I said,
I
why do
just
you
sent me
play?
that clip. What is
Why do you play soccer? And you said it's because of the immense amount of pussy I get.
it?
You know what's funny? When I say soccer to people, they always gonna stick up their ass and say, no, it's
Yeah,
football.
it is football. I
No,
don't know why I didn't get angry at that.
it's soccer.
Soccer's... No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I like American football, but it's
No,
football.
it's not
I'm not going to
American
soccer
football.
training.
It's football and it's soccer. That's way easier than football and American football.
I'm going to soccer training. Oh, I got football training. Yeah.
Me and my bruv going to football training.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not from London, but that works as well.
Are you a chav?
I mean, I'm commentating an F1 race in Softtyres and getting excited about it. And I just sarcastically talked about pussy I'm getting. Do I look like a chav? Is what it's
That's
and
always
speaking
funny.
of two big chavs, you've seen Tyler a battling, kind of.
Why are they?
It is still raining, so I wonder if people are going to have to start thinking about putting the second set of inters on. You can make the tires go a long way here.
You know what's funny? I'm not sure what it's in the UK was, like in grade 4 or something, everyone, grade 3 something, and people said like, when it's raining, God is sad, and I was like, I always thought when it was raining, God was peeing, so I thought, why is God sad when he's peeing? I mean, did he have hepatitis or something? Did it hurt?
I wasn't even paying attention, and then why is God sad? That's a very fair point. I'm so sorry, Murdy, by the way, I should have invited you. I'll send you a couple.
I told you to invite him.
Yeah, I invited him once, then he joined, then he lagged out again. Oh. Oh gosh.
But yeah, then I told the guys like, why would God be sad when he's peeing? And I was like, no, he's crying. And that's the moment when I turned atheist.
I don't know.
I mean, God displaying
There's a really good
emotions.
battle. Yeah, it actually looks like the rain is getting heavy. There is a race going on in the background here somehow.
Yeah, it's
the
not a
one
lot
is very
happening.
sad.
It's just cars going in. I hate
Yeah, you
to be
can't-
this guy, but it's right now just cars going in circle.
It really is. You can't overtake in these conditions, and you don't need to. There's no need for Tyler to race going alongside Skills Virus, Mikey's not in it.
By the way, my
Lewis.
interval isn't working.
Yeah, mine has just broken too, which is frustrating. Oh, actually, I must say, doing a fantastic job in P7. He did spin Crumpton around, but
Yeah, but
he's made a lot of
he
progress
does
on that
have a
side.
penalty. He's probably gonna get
that is-
another one post race.
Indeed, Lars having what proposition then disconnected after an awful start is. Oh, we'll probably try and put a move. Did you just snort cocaine, or have you got a cold?
I got a cold.
Good. I guess the rest needed excitement.
I only snort crushed up toenails.
Oh Jesus, that's
And then that's in your memory forever now.
that. Oh.
You're gonna be 45 telling your kids a story on how you were streaming with a guy who's telling you he snorted up crushed up toenails.
Oh, that's. I don't even want to think about that. 16th place, Scarlet Witch. I believe the only female in the field just got a penalty.
Wait, is that
Not
a
having
female?
the best of races. Yeah, Scarlet Witch. Chloe, I think is her name.
Oh.
As
Instagram?
Lars doesn't. I mean, she goes. I think I don't want to say. In case you're watching this, I'm sorry if I got this wrong, but I believe Arthur and Tyler and Scarlet Witch are a relationship, are a pair. It's sweet.
Time to cause a little chaos.
I'm not involved. If I say anything, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you made the news. Lars has a 2 second time penalty.
He
I'm
does,
joking, by
and
the
he's
way.
got
Don't
another
worry.
one. I need to go and check to make sure they are still a thing, or else I still thingy.
And if you're gonna make a big deal about this, Scarlet Witch and what's the other guy? Tyler.
Off from Tyler, the guy in second place.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. This guy I'm talking to is completely involved. He's involved with everything I just said. So if there's gonna be a fight, Jake is going to be involved.
Well, Tyler, I love you. Is the only thing I could think of. I think I might have bottled that one.
Sultan's going like extremely slow. It's because he's disconnected, but he's still.
Right.
I was gonna make a joke, but last time I made that kind of joke, someone got very mad at me.
That's content Pastoachi, sorry. To interrupt you there?
That's alright.
Yeah, well, based on Tyler's Instagram, they are still together, so if you need to make jokes about that, just don't say anything racist, probably.
Wait, racist?
I don't know why they would be. Oh, that's nearly a moment for an apple. Still raining really heavily here. We're gonna have to start thinking about pit stops soon. This race has been really, really bad so far. It's an exciting first lap, but nothing much has happened since.
I have a question. Are you Team Hasbullah?
What does this mean?
Oh, you were such. You don't watch memes,
maybe.
do you?
They're
They're the little Russian boys that keep like the little people.
Oh, I know what you mean. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. I'm team. I can't pronounce that word that begins with H.
Hasbullah.
Hasbullah.
Yeah.
The angry young. I guess he's Kazakhstani. I have no idea.
No, he's Russian, and there's another one who's
Russian.
yeah, and there's the other one. He's I think like Eastern Bloc European.
So I just was. The Williams steering wheel is one of the most beautiful things that I've ever done. People hate that. So, I mean, that is the most interesting thing that I can take out of this race.
It's just buttons. It's literally
it looks
buttons
like
slapped
an
on a.
aeroplane controller.
No, it
Imagine
doesn't.
if that had the DAS system. You could it would literally. Oh, that's a spin for a Watchy, and he's in the wall. He was having a really good race.
And then
that's a real shame
what
for
the
F1
British
drivers.
say, they bin it.
Yes. As we would say in England land without wishing to swear, he rather fucked that one up. But,
Bruv.
well,
And he spins
if anyone's
again.
going to watching, oh dear, a Watchy. Time for a pint? I don't know.
What are you doing, my slime? That
He
is
really
mad,
needs to
bruv.
sit down. The positive thing. I don't really speak Chav. I know what these things mean, I just can't say them. But, do you have Dutch slang? Is that a thing?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but I would. Yeah, I would. It's like I can say a full sentence, and Dutch younglings would understand it, but it's like completely not Dutch. It's mostly like Moroccan and Turkish.
That is. One thing I actually have a question. I need to actually discuss it. So you know the F2 driver bent this far?
Yeah.
Dutch, don't it? Bent
No.
in Dutch means R, doesn't it?
What?
So it's like bent means ARE, as in IR. This these people are, as in PENT.
Yeah.
According to the translation. So is his first name just R?
No, Ben is also a Dutch name. It's not like.
Oh. In England, that means gay. I guess you need some of that. He's a good driver, though.
Yeah, but Ben is mostly short for Benedict in the Netherlands.
Ah. Yeah. Well, what about Bent with a T on them? Is that just a name by itself?
Oh, Ben. Yeah, we also have a couple of that. So. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. People aren't like really into looking into that. It's no big deal in the Netherlands. But I'm sure there are also English names that are also
yeah, there probably
words.
are. I was just saying, I wondered. I tried to learn Dutch, and I couldn't. Well, for about 2 lessons, and then gave up because I couldn't pronounce most of the sounds.
Okay, say
But that
hello.
was nothing.
Say hello, my name is Jake in Dutch.
I can't. It was. I can say stupid things. You bent the man, which
Huh,
sounds
thanks.
really. Yeah, you're welcome. But that in English sounds very interesting. Ben is am, isn't it? Oh, I can't. Ben. Is Ben a Meisje? Is it am a
No.
girl?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, it's
you're a
not
girl,
me.
but not
Okay,
you're not a girl. At least if you
Oh,
don't identify as one.
I don't identify as one, but people. I said they would mistake me. I don't have tits. Wish I did though. There's retirement. Muddy Job has spun, and that is a virtual safety car. And finally, well,
That is
that's very
Toad's
specific
penis,
to
my
Muddy,
guy.
but I mean that is how I would have said it. I couldn't have said it better myself. That is. I'm surprised no one else has spun through that corner. It's very difficult in the wet. Muddy has had a really tough day. I'm sorry for not inviting him earlier, but
Yeah.
I'm not checking the chat.
Yeah, it was useless inviting him. He crashed because of it.
Everyone's in the pits then. This could be. Oh, this is going to really help people. The question is, did they go to Inters? Or did they go to... They've got to go to Inters. Why did they really back that one up in the pits, which is confusing to me. Oh, and he's going to get held. Oh, that is... Oh, no, he's not. Thank goodness. That was nearly really frustrating. Yassine gets out too. Everyone... So did anyone stay out there? Lewis stayed
Yeah,
out.
Lewis.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he didn't
but
want to get
Skills
held
Rice
by
is
Tyler.
right
So Lewis,
behind him.
yeah, safety car still deployed. Tyler's lost a lot of time.
And Palling is a drive-through penalty.
He was. Oh, he's P14 anyway, which is.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was doing really great, and now
seconds,
his season is just going AIDS.
There might be a safety car for us. Keep your head up, I guess. The thing that Yassine now has to help, or not Yassine, Tyler has to, because he lost so much from the virtual safety car, is that Lewis, who stayed out this extra lap, and they are teammates and I guess friends. Well, I hope they are. Then that
Not after this, but
yeah, that Lewis can hold up and just back Yassine off into Tyler so he can get a nice run on him. Yeah, an interesting one.
could be, but
As
you
there's
know,
a yellow
Skills
flag in
Rice
sector
is
one. That's Flores who is now spun, and that's from bad to worse for the Dutchman. He's gonna go try side by side with an help from Mayo. Owachi. Balls of absolute steel through there.
that was bonkers, my guy.
Indeed it was. And yeah, this is helping Tyler out because Lewis is not at the moment letting you see through.
Yeah, but Lysine
Which,
is probably gonna just make a
he's
little
got to
move.
be very careful trying to send it. Lewis is. How much risk does Lewis take? He's going to try and go around the outside. Has to back out. Lewis doesn't make the corner. Now can he get a switchback? He parks it on the apex. They're going to be side by side now.
Nicely
and it's a better
done.
exit on those good tyres. Tyler did gain some time, but nowhere near enough. And that's an excellent move. The question is now, can Lewis get a better exit from here and maybe try and get the Tunisian driver back up the run down the Camel Straight? He doesn't get a good exit, but it is a mighty long stretch of track ahead of him. He's using as much of it as he can. Fully track through, not quite. Yeah, you see it's too much grip for him.
Yeah.
And without a safety car or a mistake, it doesn't like it.
Lewis has a box now.
Lewis, I mean, yeah, but there's no mandatory pit stop in a race like this. There always seems to be one or two who try and go to the end. I wonder if Lewis is going to try and just make a no stop. Just drive the full way through. It could work, in fairness. The gap from 6 to 7, he really would, having a great recovery race as well, I must say. Having spun on that one. But that could help Lewis if he can just keep the tyres somewhat reasonable. And I think we are ready to settle back down into a boring this the next 10 laps.
Palling in the pit again.
This is true.
Is he going to retire? Retire. I'm sorry.
I don't think he'll retire. He might try and get the
No,
fastest
he's
lap.
gonna get a new front wing.
Correct him. He's not going to be a lap down, so he might as well carry on if there's a safety car who's back in it. Sultan has disconnected. I'll invite him in case he needs something.
Chicken wings or chicken tenders. Lewis is staying up, by the way.
Yeah, I think he'll try and go to the end. So I guess there's some excitement there.
Have you ever had Kentucky Fried Chicken?
I had one earlier, literally today.
Nice. What'd you have?
I had a boneless banquet because I'm a sister.
A what?
I had a boneless banquet. I don't know if you have that one in
Boneless. Aw, you fucking.
Yeah, I'm a
pussy.
poop, which is the slang word for pussy. Which is yeah.
In America, you would be called a fag.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
But it's
the problem is, yeah, fag is. Oh, this is a word I've got to be careful saying in case there's any Americans watching. But in Britain, that just means a cigarette.
Yeah, I know. But
it's
it's funny. In America, smoking a fag means the same in the UK. Only it has kind of different meanings. In the in the United Kingdom, you would smoke a cigarette. In the United States, you would kill a homosexual.
Yeah. So yeah. I personally don't smoke many fags. You know, either the American or British way, or any fags.
I smoke a lot of fags. Now figure out which one.
The Ferraris are about to be battle. Is Lewis going to let his teammates through, or are they going to crash? I'm not saying they should battle, but...
Are they going to bonk?
Well,
or is that not British slang?
Bonk. That's never a word I've used. I know what it means, but that's not a word I've ever used in my life. Tyler, is he going to send it down the inside? Thinking about it, he switched to the outside. Lewis doesn't outbrake himself too much.
Almost ran into the bunda of that car. Too much British slang for you, yo.
You, yo. That's another penalty to spell that. Lewis gets overtaken by his teammate in the return. 2.4 the gap. Tyler's going to need to produce a Senna-like drive to win this one from here, but it's not put it past him. He's a very, very talented driver. Has not really too many battles on track. Does the goal from the back of the grid in a point position now. He's on the back of Formula 1. Might just try and do something about this one. Or Crumpter on the back of Harold. There's something. Who actually hasn't pit yet? Lewis. Salinks, Lars hasn't pit. Mimila, and Skills the Gods, Harold. Okay.
And Crumpton pressing around the outside of Harold.
A brave move. It's never really going to work, but he's still facing the right way. Oh, a little bit deep on the brakes there for Crumpton. Yes, it turned in nicely though. There's really very few places you can make an overtake in this sector of track.
Okay, would you be offended if I said that you eat tea and crumpets, bruv?
I mean, no, we don't eat tea because we do actually eat tea. In Yorkshire,
wait, huh?
But in a different way. Like so dinner is the official word, but like my region, the north, we call tea dinner. So tea has about 15 different meanings.
Wait, you're from the north?
I'm from the north. I don't have a northern accent yet. So.
Yeah, fuck. What is he? Ghost Fired Up is like a thick northern accent.
He goes to the same school as me.
Yeah, I know. But I co-commentated with him like a few times, and it's you can hear the difference. But how does he like? Are your parents like not from the region or?
I just literally I just can't speak like that. I don't know what it is. It just annoys me. I just, yeah. My parents are from the north. I was born in the north. I've lived in it my entire life. I just don't speak like it. I have family in
Have you
London.
ever been to the south?
Yeah, several, a lot. We have family.
And do people look at you funny when you talk?
Well, I mean, I don't really know. People are kind of friendly. We battle here for 10th place, which about four
Yeah.
people care about. I'm like, oh, contact
Oh.
there.
But you know what the weirdest damn dialect is? Welsh.
Yeah.
That's not even a
Yeah.
dialect. That's just an entire different language.
I can't. Oh, there's so much battling here. Howard's getting squeezed off the track. There's nowhere they're both facing. Yeah, Crumpton
Whoa!
in the gravel. Crumpton
Monk.
somehow keeps his wheel there.
Yeah,
You
and
can't
his
go side by
wing,
side
and his
nowhere.
wing.
That is nothing short of a miracle. Although Herod has won that battle, the stewards will definitely have something to say about that one after the race.
Got a very nice point of view of it as well. So you also have
Yeah,
a little
Tyler's breaking
train
that gap down
betwixt
outside.
Lucas, Skilsegot, and Mimula. By the way,
Yeah.
have you ever been outside of Europe?
I have. I've been to Florida. As long as it's like that again.
Huh. So,
Bursting.
how many brain cells did you lose there?
I would estimate between 6 and 8 billion.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, they refer to us as people from England land, just unironically.
Jesus Christ. I thought Texans were stupid.
I mean, it's very warm. Look at that. And the thunderstorms are good. I don't know.
I
Lars
lost that.
rejoined. Good, but he's,
His AI made him
pit
into
as
the
well.
pit. And VSC.
That's-
Lewis retired. Oh dear.
Oh, VSC. Oh,
In the
Lewis
top
has
of,
crashed. That's a very strange place to
radio.
crash. If you go on board with Mimula, we might just see it. We get to move on. How that? That's such a. Why would you hit the wall on that side? Mimula, please speed up. How?
Probably
Oh, he's
no. I
just
saw. I
disappeared,
saw
but you
the.
just
I
got a
saw the
little
wreck.
look at it.
He probably did
It's
a
like he would've
Perez,
come-
but failed.
Yeah, that or he had a puncture. It's like I think Dolger has pit for softs. That is a brave call. I'm not quite sure the track's ready for those yet, but we'll keep that
I
on it.
can. They're not. It's just a fact that they're not ready.
Yeah, I was trying to euphemize it, but that's a real shame for Lewis. He was doing so well, but that if it was a puncture that caused it, there might be suspicions. Then the likes of Silence and Mimula and Harold, who've stayed out on these tyres for an awful long time, need to worry. Because we've got a lot of work to do to get to the end. There's going to be a good battle for the final podium spot then between Silence and MD. My
Okay.
interval's broken, which is really annoying.
Yeah,
Fine.
same.
Oh, there's another crash. That's Crumpton out of the race. A poo
Oh
on.
dear.
Would that be a safety car?
Poo.
Oh, poo, indeed. And that is... I'm going to miss it, but...
No, yeah, he
Yeah.
just went straight up at Poo one.
Yeah, has he hit the inside curve, or has he just given up? It's tough to say. Dolger is... Oh,
I
is
think he
not gonna
just
be a
gave up.
safety car. Yeah. See the slide marks a little bit.
And
that's-
he crashed in a relatively safe space, like right at the marshal post.
Indeed, I mean, yeah. Shame for him, but he wasn't really going to score points anyway. He'll definitely be having a few words with Harold after the race.
You ruined my race. You're the reason I crashed.
I mean, they were just pushing each other up at the same time. As Mikey gets past Sallings, no way Salling gives this one up, and he in the
He
end
does.
just has to back out on some of the tyres. So, good driving. In fairness to Salling, he's got a pit stop window behind him now.
Wait,
He needs a
MDJ
couple
is
more
Mikey?
laps. I think so.
Pretty sure.
If it's not, I'm not 100% sure, but I would say I'm 70% sure. I've been calling him Mikey now, so if you're not Mikey, if Mikey's someone else, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. I think he is, but could be. Like I said, I'm not. It's 70%.
But
By the way-
actually, look at the gap up front has come down a long way, and Tyler is right on the back of the scene again.
Kinky. It's not the back of Yasin, it's the bunda of Yasin.
It
Say it right.
is. Bunda. Bunda is... That's an
Bunda.
awful sound. Bunda.
No, it's pronounced as bunda. Not
As
bunda.
Lars lags out again, he was kind of getting back into a battle. I'll send you another invite, Lars, but it's really quite frustrating.
Sultan hasn't overtaken Crumpton yet. Tyler puts in the fastest time. It's not good for skills virus.
Yeah, the gap up front now, if that invite decides to send. Just 8/10. It's Tyler's, yes, that's that. Lars is... He might still get
It
a
stopped
point or
raining.
two out of today. He has stopped raining. That's going to make it very exciting at the end of this race. Are they going to dry? Ulja has lost a lot of time, but now we keep an eye on his deltas. It's been wet for so long that this game's weird
And
logic
Scarlet
is
Witch
that it
just
will dry
pushes
up
Dulgar
really
off the
quickly.
track.
She's got so many penalties at this point that I don't think it's going to matter all too much.
How do you know she identifies as she? Maybe she identifies as
I
it.
don't know that she identifies. If I did a homophobe, I'm sorry. Don't end me.
It's not homophobe. It's sexist. You
If I did
get
a
it right,
sexist-
you bigot. What are you, from Alabama, Texas State?
I have no idea. I could be.
Or from Honky Tonky Country Town?
I think there is a place in Alabama called Leeds, which is the place in England where I'm from. So maybe I'm just going to.
Wait, are you from Leeds?
I'm from Leeds, England.
I've been to your town.
Oh, did you like it?
No, it was depressing.
Yep. I mean, it's very industrial.
Yeah.
It's not. Why were you in Leeds for a holiday? Surely there's
Yeah.
a better place.
No, we were doing it like road trip type thing.
As Yasin is lagging here, if he lags out,
But Leeds wasn't really north, per se.
No, it's not so far north.
It's center.
It's probably central, to be honest. It's just that anything above Bristol or Birmingham in our country is classed as north.
I'm guessing people in Aberdeen have like a very thick accent.
They have a Scottish accent, which is... I cannot understand Scottish accents. Do we interview the winners here? I'm not too sure if we do. But, no, I mean,
No.
Lewis isn't... Yeah. Like, VRT Lewis is Scottish, and I've spoken to him a couple of times. He's got a very, very good Scottish accent.
Who?
VRT Lewis, the guy who crashed.
Ah.
Whenever
VRT
they
Lewis. Kind of like that.
Meaningless one. Just realised. Not even reference that. I'm sorry, Brendan. But that shows this track is getting difficult. And he's going to be P11. Whenever DRS enables, when they've got these curbs still producing a lot of spray, though, so it's not really fine. As long as it stays somewhat wet, that's really helping the scene in this one. As another spin for Mimi Le1. Goes from bad to worse for the Irishman.
By the way, have you ever cut yourself like with a what is it called again? A tin can, a maize
Yes.
can. Say
Everyone
yeah.
has a 10 or
Yeah. Yeah, I opened one last Monday, and then I was a little bit too rough because it wasn't opening, so I opened it and I just cut my index finger so hard. I could see the muscle.
That's...
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like my face went black because like in 2 seconds my entire finger was red.
Yeah. Yeah. Not very nice. Dolgo is obviously not.
MDJ goes into the pit.
That's too early. It's far too wet up there.
Yeah,
Question is,
MDJ
DRS
is Mikey. It stands for Mikey de
MDJ is
Jong.
Mikey de Jong. There we go. Mikey in the pits for softs. We'll keep an eye on his delta. I think it's too early. In fairness, it's pretty risk-free. As I just noticed Saling's pit for a fresh softs, which isn't such a bad idea. There is going to be a battle for the lead though, for sure, at the end of this race, because I think DRS will be enabled, even if it's just on the final lap, and it's so powerful at this track that will give Tyler incentive he needs to try and get alongside and try and pass Yassine. Yassine is one of the hardest people I know to pass.
Or very easy, it depends on his wing status.
Yeah. I've had far too many battles and far too many crashes with Yassine.
Wait, really? Oh yeah.
Yeah. But,
I mean, you drove in this league.
I did, well, I don't want to say too long, it can be a good league. It definitely developed a lot once I left it in a few weeks. A lot of really good drivers now.
When did you join? Like season 3 or 4, right?
I
Something
joined,
like
it was midway through 3, I think. And then...
Was it still a hellhole back then? No, that was the worst, one of the worst moments of the league, because Lucas wanted to end the league because we had like some terrible races.
Yeah, I do remember. I don't think I finished many of those, just crashed by myself. Yeah.
It was like dirty driver heaven. That's why everybody always made jokes about soft tires. Pretty sure people still in other leagues do make jokes about soft tires.
I can unfortunately confirm that is true. Mikey's made a mistake going to these softs. There's just no grip anywhere. He's lost.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people are gonna stay on the Scarlet Witch did a funny.
Yeah. Indeed she did. That's going to cost her 11th place and potentially a point in the end race. Tyler's got past Yassine. Oh my god, they're side by side. Out of nowhere, the battle for the lead. And they're both in the wall. Tyler's off the track. Tyler's in the wall. He keeps it together. And Yassine, doing as Yassine does, absolutely everything he can to keep the lead of the race. And thankfully, it looks like Tyler's got away without damage and without a penalty. So they can resume battle on the next lap. But
that's absolutely bunkers, bro.
Yep.
I'm sorry. We're gonna stop. Oh, Mimula retires.
He's retired through Eau Rouge. That's a real shame for Mimula. Not a lot. Yeah, he was having a good race.
Is the track still wet? I think like just a tiny bit of sprinkles,
yeah,
but
there's still.
They're safe to pit, both of them, but I'm not sure who. I think they're gonna both stay out.
Yeah.
Because if one of them pits, the other one is gonna stay out.
And when there's no way you could get in. It's only a short pit then, but there's no way you could get in 20 seconds on both sides. The question is now: will DRS be enabled before Emma straight out on the final lap? And will that give Tyler the chance he needs? He's got more ERS than you've seen, comfortably more. I think we are going to see a battle. He's just got more confidence on the power. A little bit of a slide, but you expect that as he pushes the limits on.
I think he had a bit of too much confidence.
Yeah.
Ooh, goes very wide.
How's his exit? It's only okay. It's only average. I remember that for some reason this corner can get very, very difficult on the final lap for wet race at Spa, but he's gone through that. Now
Tyler gets a great exit through there. Is this going to be the move for the lead?
Go for it, surely. He's going to look down the outside. He's going to try it around the outside. He's surely not going to be given space. There's a very risky move you've seen. To his credit, gives it now around the outside. And
he stays in there.
He does. Can't force him off now. Has to leave him space. He might get a first race penalty anyway. The stuff thing we saw earlier, down the inside, goes off Ryan Tyler. Can he hold it around the outside of Nonin? He can't.
No.
Still gonna have more chances in this lap.
I'm not sure if he's gonna have another chance because Sector 3, the straight there is very hard to overtake, and the slipstream is very. No, I'm not sure. DRS is enabled now. It's not gonna help.
1 lap too late for Tyler. They've now got equal amounts of ERS. Tyler's still having more confidence on these tyres. Can he do anything about Virus in these final stages? Big snap back across him. Has to get a good exit from Stavolo now. And if he doesn't, that's it over for him. And he gets a decent exit and then holds the Tyler line through there. Doesn't go off the track. And now he's got to give it absolutely everything down here. Can't afford
yeah, but his everything juice is out.
It really is. A little bit of a moment. Is he going to send it into the final corner? Surely he's got no choice. He is going to send it down the
Jesus
inside.
Christ!
And he's made the corner. And he's pushed Yassine off. Yassine cuts the corner. He'll get a penalty for that, and he does. So Skills Virus is going to cross the line to win it on track. Tyler then wins it afterwards. The stewards are going to need a look at that one.
Yeah, that was
I'm
a very...
really not sure what to make of it.
Yeah, that was
Tyler
a
went
very
for it.
interesting move. Yeah, well, he went for it, but it was just dangerous.
Mikey, who was a comfortable third, is going to finish 7th after all of this. He might get a fastest lap on the final lap, which will be some consolation. Salinks, great recovery drive for him. P3 in the end, taking those enters a long way. Lucas doing a good job, and Skills the God also really, really good stuff.
Skills the God still goes for it.
Lucas. Oh, that's, well, aggressive driving.
And Lucas gets a 3-second time penalty for that, but I wonder who's gonna get the position to do the penalty. Skills the God gets a penalty. Yeah, that was very... I mean, Lucas is the league owner, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen to Skills the God now.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one.
Oh,
MD,
no, Sultan hasn't finished yet. Oh no, fuck.
In fairness, so a lot of people. Oh, that's a spin there for a Wachi into the wall. That's a big crash.
Holy.
Absolutely nowhere. He's still going to get a point out of it because the get back to Scarlet Witch is just like Scarlet Witch has 18 seconds worth of penalties as well, which is as Dolga retired, didn't take home on that one. The Softtyres didn't work for him. Mars gets the fastest lap of the race to
it was a very risky strategy from Dolger to the pit for soft when it was still raining.
Yeah, Mars is the fastest lap of the race then, but it's only going to be 3 points race championship, albeit he'll still have a comfortable 50+ point lead, probably, maybe a little bit less. Scarlet Witch is P11, Flores after a... Well, he stuck with it, he didn't retire on track. He's P12.
By the way, what the hell is a porridge?
A porridge, it's like a... oats with milk, maybe? And you put it in the microwave and it cooks. Strange dish. I'm not a huge fan.
I don't know what it is, and I'm scared of the word porridge. Is it British? Is it some kind of weird British concoction?
No, there's no. I don't think there's any like slang meanings. It's just porridge. It's just a food, but it's.
Yeah, I know, but is it some kind of weird witch drink that makes you turn into a British person, gives you like crooked teeth, and makes you talk like funny?
Probably.
Gives you a Stone Island jacket and a Volkswagen Polo.
Oh jeez. Yeah, that is literally the definition of any British chav. They don't eat porridge though.
just Stone Island jacket and Volkswagen Polo GTI.
Yeah, typically people are stoned whilst wearing them as well.
It's exactly the same in the Netherlands, except they wear Canada Goose here, and they have like a little Gucci bag where they keep their methamphetamine in. Alright, that was a race. Goodbye. Wait, he's actually Swiss?
No, I'm not Swiss either, but...
Alright. I'm not sure how to end the stream. Help. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got it, never mind. Okay, till next week. Bye.